I got a question, Stuart.
Yes.
Um, these past times, like three, four times, I've been struggling to keep my eyes open. Feels like the deeper I go into the hara, the more my eyes want to just close and relax. And this time was a bit more balanced, but I don't know. I'm just going with it and closing my eyes. Uh,
So
and
Skender, let me explain to you the nature of this exercise. We every day live with our eyes open. We look out at the world, and the world is constantly dragging us out of ourselves. It creates tension, it creates problems, and we see all this stuff. We get caught up in it. And the purpose of the exercise is to be able to see the world, keep your eyes open, and at the same time, maintaining the balance by keeping your mind focused in the chakra below the navel. So you're in the world, and at the same time, you're free of the world. Now, this is amazing, an amazing way to spend one's day, to be able to do all the things you have to do, and the job and business and family and this and that and the other. And at the same time, be so grounded inside that you're living your life, you're working out your karma, you're also so focused at the core of your being, that the karma, the light doesn't suck you dry.
mm,
Now, we do open eye meditation for that reason, and there's another element to it also. The Shakti is transmitted during the meditation through the eyes. So when I work with you or anybody sitting here, on any day we have a class, the energy, I'm a channel through which this energy flows. It will go into you through the eyes, excuse me, and then go into the chakra system. And it will act as a catalyst to strengthen your chakra system. So there are two elements to the open eye meditation. First one, as I explained, we're living in the world and we're centered. We have to build that capacity. we, we have to build that capacity. We don't have that ability to be in the world and free of the world just because we get up in the morning. That's the work. It's learning the craft of deep inner work. We have karma to work out, and at the same time, we need to be connected to spirit. So keeping the eyes open is very important. If you have to close them for, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever, you close them and just relax. And then just open them up and allow the Shakti to flow into you through the eyes.
okay.
So I know it's not easy sometimes, and it's much easier to close your eyes and meditate. But very often, when you close your eyes and meditate, you're just completely cutting yourself off from life. You're building a shell around yourself,
Mm,
cutting yourself off from life. By having the eyes open, you're connected to the world. You are working out your karma. And we need to get the training, which is what this class is all about. So that, as I'll say it once again, we can be in the world and free of the world at exactly the same time. You become a child of God. So Rudy design, there's another element. Look, I was in the Asian art business for 30 years, 25, 30, like that. In my career, running galleries that I owned, I probably have handled, I don't know, hundreds of Buddhas. I never saw a Buddha with its eyes closed, ever. And the best of them, they look right at you, man, and that Shakti would flow right through you. The best of those sculptures or those paintings. But they never had their eyes closed. They're always embracing life. part of the spiritual equation.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question?
I have a question, Stuart, Chris.
Yes, Chris?
Stuart, many years ago, you told me that the only time that we do the double breathing exercises during our meditation class or when we sit by ourselves. Stefan told me the other day that he does it during the day, and I told him I didn't think.
Oh, Chris, let him do it.
Okay.
What's the difference, Chris? You
Okay.
understand? And if I said that years ago, if during the day you want to sit down and do the double breathe, do it. You know, find a little corner, sit down and do it. I mean, I say things years ago and life changes.
Okay.
Don't worry
Thank
about
you.
it. Let him do it. He needs it, Chris.
I know.
Won't come to class, but he does the double breathing.
I
So
know.
let him do it.
Yeah.
Does
Thanks.
anyone else have a
Thanks.
question they would like to ask?
I have another question.
Good.
It's also kind of practical. The Kriyas. I get the Kriyas sometimes. My hands go a bit up, and today I was question because I get a Kriya and then I kind of get right back into normal. I kind of stop it, and today I let it just go its course, and that felt kind of right. I'm like, okay, we'll just move in.
I don't know about right or wrong, but just let it happen, Skenda. Don't control the Koreas.
That's my
They don't control them. Let them do what they have to do. They will open you up inside. They'll break through all the congestion, the blocks inside you. That's why the movement takes place.
yeah,
So don't try to control Korea. Let it do its thing. I
exactly.
mean, I remember years ago, I would sit with my teacher, Rudy. He'd be sitting on a couch and he would go like that with his hand at me, and I would bounce across the room. Literally, I would fly across the room. Korea. And then it was so strong that it was breaking up so much, congestion inside myself. And it just lifted me. He did this, and I was on the other side of the room.
Okay.
So don't worry. If you happen to fly out of the picture frame, I'll forgive you, okay? Because of a Korea, all right? There's no problem. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
I
I
got a.
remember, I remember once I was sitting with Rudy in his apartment upstairs. I was living there then, and he had a friend there. And I was sitting there and meditating, it's on the floor, crossed legs, half lotus position, and he's talking, and he said to his friend, "Watch this." And he throws his finger at me, and I bounced across the room. The friend almost stood up and ran out of the room. It was like really unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Anyway, go ahead. You have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, do we work on the other chakras than the Hara? I mean,
Yes.
yeah, okay, yeah, but we're kind of just learning to.
Well, let me repeat again for the 8,000th time. You get centered in the chakra below the navel, right? Then you have to open the heart.
Yeah,
You feel gratitude.
yeah, yeah.
Gratitude will open the heart chakra. And because you're centered, the heart chakra can stay open.
Mhm.
Understand it has the rootedness, the power behind it to stay open. That allows the energy, all the tension in the head to flow down. Understand? It's no longer being congested. It's no longer like the plumbing in an apartment when it's stuffed up, everything comes out the kitchen sink. The head is like the kitchen sink. So that energy can flow down. You swallow in the exercise. After you take a breath into the chakra in the heart, you swallow. That will relax the throat chakra. And then you bring your attention, 5% of it, not any more, to the base of the spine. You try to draw the energy through the sexual area to the base of the spine, which will activate the Kundalini. So this meditation works with the entire chakra system, the
Mm.
whole chakra system. It's just simple little things you have to do to keep the energy flowing inside.
That is true. Yes.
Okay.
Breathe out, do you kind of allow the energy to go up the spine
Yeah,
and just out?
to
Yeah.
the crown, and then this opens, and the soul of a human being connects with the soul of the universe. That marriage brings, knowledge, wisdom, joy, love. It brings a spiritual life, but we have to develop our humanity first to be able to receive the blessing of what it means to have a spiritual life. We have to be open people. The meditation is about getting open,
Yeah.
developing the chakra system.
Yeah. I can talk more about being human. What's implied in that? It's like being able to function in the world without like bringing more tension and creating
Yes,
karma, kind of like, is
yes,
that a
yes,
goal? Like,
yes, 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 yes.
yeah, being able to like, because you can feel it sometimes when you're in a situation like like something happens in the field, and then you just intuitively try to release that, and it feels like it doesn't create any bad
Well,
karma.
Skanda, you're here to build a system to where no matter what happens in your daily life, you will maintain balance and calm inside yourself.
Inshallah, brother.
That's what this is about. You will maintain balance. You'll be able to deal with it without allowing it to suck all your energy out of you. Getting angry, getting upset, getting mad at somebody, you know, getting into a fight with somebody because they do what you don't like. You just you get that strength inside where what the hell does it matter? You know, I'm not going to throw my life away because somebody else is a little bit nuts.
Mm.
I mean, I've told that story a million times. I can tell it again, about when I was up in Big Indian, when I was studying with Rudy, and I went up there to just kind of relax and get out of the city and of New York. But I was up there and I looked out the window of the room that I was staying in. And I said, you got to do something. You can't just hang around here all weekend. And there was about an acre of land right below my window, a lawn, but the grass in the lawn was as tall as me. I said, and there was a tractor there with a machine on it that you could cut the grass. And I said, well, there's something you can do, Stuart. You can cut that grass. I went down there, got on the tractor. You'll have to forgive me. I've told this story a million times. I got on the tractor, started cutting the grass, and all of a sudden, the guy who was kind of the manager of the ashram up there comes running across the yard there, screaming at me, as if I had done 500 things wrong that were irreparable. And I got off the tractor and we're standing there nose to nose. And he's yelling at me, oh, you did this, you did that, what a bud, the tractor, bud, a bud, a bud. I just stood there. I did not say a word. I just stayed centered in the horror and I listened to him. And this guy went on for 10 minutes, blamed me for everything that was wrong with the world. And after he was finished, tears came to his eyes. And he gave me a big hug and he said, thank you, Stuart. That's what happened. Thank you, Stuart. I mean, he was a friend of mine, this guy. And I was just, Stuart, let him get rid of his tension. Let's see what happens if he gets rid of his tension. Get rid of his tension. He put his arms around my neck and gave me a big hug. Said, thank you. We have to try to listen to each other and learn from each other. And we have to have patience because other people have tension and they're a little wacko and this and that. We have to have patience. And we can't throw our lives away because somebody else is crazy. And anyway, in the martial arts, they teach that. You want to win the battle, stay centered. Don't give your chi away. And our battle is not with somebody in a ring, it's life. This is the martial art. That's Kundalini Yoga. Being able to deal with life, with all its peccadillos, all its departments of curious departments that you have that makes everybody crave being able to deal with it. Does anyone else have a question they'd like to ask? Now, what I'm talking about is not easy to do. It takes training. You have to learn how to do these things by building a chakra system inside that's strong enough to do it. And that's what the classes are for, to build that kind of a system.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question they'd like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, then there'll be class this evening. Jennifer will teach the class, and the next class will be Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, like this. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been saying it a lot lately. This class is like a miracle. To be able to do this 3-4 times a week, I mean, it's just unbelievable that this is available to all of us. So God bless you. Thank you.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to seeing everybody soon. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much, Stuart.
Very much. Bye-bye.